Hello, welcome back to EPG. I'm, of course, Greg, your host. For those of you that don't know, there is a very popular festival that happens in New Orleans, usually around the beginning of the year. And I would like to introduce it to you if you don't know already, and that is, of course, Tet Fest. I apologize for the wind. It is a very windy day today in New Orleans. So Tet is the Lunar New Year that is celebrated in Vietnam. For those that also don't know, Vietnam had a lot of refugees that came to the United States during and after the Vietnam War. A lot of people from South Vietnam who worked with the United States and their lives and the lives of their families were in danger. So a lot of refugees came. And it was particularly interesting because of the shared colonial past of the French of both Louisiana and Vietnam, that they would set up homes here. I'm currently in the sculpture garden outside of Mary, Queen of Vietnam Catholic Church. Catholicism was brought to Vietnam, and there are a lot of practicing Catholics there that also emigrated. So Tet Fest here happens every year, and it is fantastic. They have music that you could probably hear right now. They also have food. They also have lots of cool stuff. So I'm going to just take you inside right now. So join me. So this church is located in New Orleans East, which is about 20 minutes outside of downtown New Orleans. This is where all the refugees came, or a lot of them. They set up neighborhoods and enclaves. There are also Buddhist temples over here. There are parts in this area where there's no English signage. It's all in Vietnamese, which is like stepping into Vietnam. Very cool, very fun. And also, when you drive around, you see a lot of flags of South Vietnam, so people remember where they came from and remember what it took to get here. But the real reason that I'm here is the food. New Orleans has some of the best Vietnamese food this side of Saigon. There is communal seating, so you get to make a lot of new friends. The food is lovingly handmade by volunteers, which includes nuns of the church. And some of my favorites that are offered include spring rolls, pork with rice, and of course, everybody's favorite, banh mi. They even sell balu, and if you know what that is and you have had it, you are a much braver person than I am. Something dawned on me when I was walking around Tet Fest today, and it serves as kind of like a microcosm for America, because it wasn't just Vietnamese people in there. It was a lot of different types of people, me, others, and yeah, it kind of serves as a microcosm for the U.S. and New Orleans at large, a great big mixing pot for everybody. So if you're in New Orleans around this time, be sure to visit Tet Fest. I'll put a link down below so you can figure out when that is. And yeah, thank you very much for your time, and get out there.